I trust you all enjoyed the dinner, the engaging conversations shared at your tables, and the slideshow presentation highlighting the distinguished alumni we are here to honor this evening. Please feel free to continue enjoying your meal as we transition to the next portion of our program. She currently serves as the Chief Magistrate for the Lucas County Probate Court. After receiving her undergraduate degree in psychology and sociology, she received her Master of Education, specializing in community agency counseling and Juris Doctorate, all from the University of Toledo. She also received a Master of Education, specializing in school psychology from Bowling Green State University. I'm kidding. She's a former president of the Alumni Association Board of Trustees and is the current chairperson of the UT Foundation Board of Trustees. Please join me in welcoming to the stage for a few remarks the Honorable Nancy Miller.
Better put the glasses on. On behalf of the University of Toledo Foundation, I'd like to congratulate tonight's honorees and say welcome home. I would also like to extend a warm welcome and a thank you to all of the alumni, friends, and family who are here supporting you tonight. Billy and the alumni team and the deans and Dr. Holloway of the deans of the colleges have worked hard to make this weekend very special. As a very proud three-time graduate of the University of Toledo, I am so impressed and humbled by all the achievements of our honorees tonight. As a past Blue T award recipient, I can tell you that you are in for one amazing weekend of accolades, cheering crowds, photographs, candy throwing, and watching a great performance by an amazing Toledo Rockets football team. It is a weekend you will never forget. As my legal colleagues would say, you have been judged by a jury of your peers, and you have been found guilty of being outstanding in your field. As my dog friends would say, you are the best in show. I hope that you will continue to be involved in the University of Toledo, that you will return often, and that you will mentor and support the University of Toledo students who will be following in your footsteps. Congratulations, and enjoy every minute of this beautiful evening and of the homecoming activities which follow. And go Rockets.
Thank you, Nancy. I sincerely appreciate your support of the work we do for alumni engagement and annual giving, as well as your leadership for our advancement efforts. I would now like to introduce you to the president of our Alumni Association Board of Trustees. In 2004, he earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering from our College of Engineering and is currently an Engineer 5 at First Energy. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Matt McClure.
Good evening. Welcome to the 2025 University of Toledo Homecoming Gala. I'd like to give a special welcome to this evening's honorees, guests, alumni, and university leadership. And I want to welcome all of you back to campus, whether this is the first time in a long time or the first time since earlier today in some cases. And I'll express on behalf of the Alumni Association that you being here is appreciated, as is your continued engagement and support. Homecoming is our oldest tradition here at UT. This started all the way back in 1923. And if you did not know this, our football game that year was against Bowling Green Normal College. Also, if you did not know this, we fittingly won in a decisive victory. And also, if you did not know, it was 27-0. Tonight, though, looking to the present, we are here to celebrate our outstanding alumni of our great alma mater. These distinguished alumni are an inspiration, and through their innovation, dedication to their fields, and achievements, embody the spirit of what all of us as UT alumni should strive for. They are changing their communities and beyond as scientists, educators, caregivers, artists, innovators, and leaders. The Alumni Association provides engagement opportunities for mentorship, and serves as an advocate in support of the university's mission. For over 100 years, your Alumni Association has been pursuing this mission, and I'm humbled to represent you here as we recognize tonight's awardees who increase the value and prestige of a University of Toledo education. As we continue this mission, there is a place for everyone. We cherish your time, your talents, and your treasure, and I would encourage you to continue supporting through attending events, volunteering, mentoring, or any other ways you feel empowered to. Once again, I would like to offer, on behalf of the Alumni Association, a heartfelt congratulations to tonight's honorees. And please enjoy the rest of the evening, but not too much to be late for tomorrow morning's parade at 10 in the morning. And go Rockets.
Matt, thank you for your commitment to our alma mater and for your leadership of the Alumni Association Board of Trustees. Now, let us turn our attention to the truly distinguished alumni we have gathered to celebrate. Individuals whose journeys since leaving the University of Toledo have been nothing short of extraordinary. These trailblazers have carved out bold paths in their professions, driven innovation, and elevated their industries. But their impact does not stop there. They have poured their talents into their communities, championed causes that matter, and served as powerful role models for the next generation of leaders. Through it all, they have carried the Rocket spirit with pride, representing the University of Toledo with excellence, integrity, and heart. Tonight, we honor not just their accomplishments, but the legacy they continue to build. Their stories inspire us, their achievements uplift us, and their connection to UToledo reminds us of the incredible power of our alumni network.
To me, it means that what I've been doing really was valuable.
It's been the recognition for the hard work, passion, and dedication.
It's a reminder that the effort, the uncertainty, and the long hours were worth it.
You know, it's nice to have validation.
It feels like, to me, it's all the validation of all the hard work, challenges, sacrifices along the way.
I think it gives me a deep sense of gratitude.
To me, it recognizes my accomplishments.
It means a lot, actually.
Sometimes you feel like you're shouting into a void and you don't know if the work you do is making a difference.
Well, it means a great deal to me.
It means a lot to receive this award.
So I have to tell you, my stepfather, Ralph Smith, he bled midnight blue and gold. And he, like me, was a big part of the Alumni Association. In fact, he served as the president from 1966 to 68.
Knowing that what I've done has been appreciated, it's made me think I have more I can give.
For me, it kind of pushes me to continue to do the best that I can in this industry to justify the university selecting me.
And then he went on in 1973 to win the Blue T prestigious Alumni Award.
I have been working on more than 17 years serving the Latino community in Lucas County through over a number of organizations, Nuestra Gente community projects.
So I know that Ralph would be looking down from heaven with a big smile on his face saying, "Go Rockets," and would be so proud that I followed in his footsteps.
I think it really is touching and meaningful to me to have my alma mater kind of notice, what I've been doing in my time since I left.
I think it's a great honor. I'm sure that there are people that are far better credentialed to receive it.
It's the privilege to be recognized this way.
But I'll take it.
Receiving the Distinguished Alumni Award is very impactful on my career, but has also been a very humbling experience.
To me, it's a way of the university recognizing the things that people do when they start in Toledo and they move out in the world.
And it really inspires me to continue helping all the other young people as well as other groups in the STEM and public service, just showing them that we are supportive of each other and they too can achieve their dreams.
I took a lot of time to self-reflect through my journey as a pharmacist and provider, and this has just been the culmination of all of my work colleagues, my mentors from the past, really helping me grow and succeed in the workplace.
So truthfully, I've never expected anything back from the university and always just gave to our community. So to be recognized truly means the world.
We have been studying and working and developing a career for the last 3 years since '95. And we really didn't think about how our life has evolved, what we have accomplished until this moment when we get nominated, realize actually, okay, we may be doing something right.
This award is a tangible acknowledgement of my efforts and accomplishments, reinforcing my belief that my work is valuable and makes a difference.
On a more personal level, it's a thank you to the University of Toledo, who helped build that foundation for me. Without it, I wouldn't be receiving this award today.
Getting recognized by UT just reminds us of why we're here for.
And it's also a powerful motivator for me to continue striving for excellence.
It seems that I've come full circle in my life, and it causes me to think about what I want to focus on going forward.
I'm deeply humbled and so excited to share this with my mentors at UT.
To me, it means that we all make a contribution, sometimes directly within the community, sometimes other ways, but the university is recognizing that they've had an impact and an influence on all that.
And then it also has been a great reminder of giving back to our community and what that means in terms of healthcare, and also as we continue to develop future pharmacist professionals to go into our area. So it has just meant so much to me, and I'm just so elated to have received this award.
Each honoree was interviewed, and if you've not already, you can see their full-length videos on the Alumni Association website. You can also find links to all of them via our Alumni Association social media channels. The honorees will each receive a blown glass award created by local scientific glassblower and two-time graduate of UToledo, Iman King. He brings a unique expertise to UToledo, which is among a shrinking number of higher education institutions across the country to retain an in-house scientific glassblower. One of his recent claims to fame was his fruit-filled glass bowls that were awarded to the college football Orange Bowl winner this past January. Thank you, Iman. I will now ask Dr. Holloway to please join me on stage as we begin introducing our honorees. Also joining me is Ms. Ansley Abrams-Frederick, who's Director of Alumni Programming. She is a globally recognized executive leader in environmental health and safety, currently serving as Senior Vice President, Global and North America EHS at PepsiCo. With a career spanning Fortune 500 companies and over 3 decades of experience, she has built a reputation for visionary leadership, technical expertise, and a dynamic approach to driving EHS excellence across diverse industries, including automotive, food, beverage, logistics, chemical manufacturing, and supply chain delivery. Her leadership has impacted organizations operating in more than 212 countries, overseeing safety, environmental, and risk management for hundreds of facilities, thousands of distribution centers, and a workforce of over 325,000 employees. She is known for transforming EHS organizations to best-in-class performance, developing global management systems, and fostering a culture of zero incidents and continuous improvement. Her strategic initiatives have led to descending incident rates, reducing casualty costs, and minimizing environmental risks. Prior to her current role, she held executive positions at Spartech Corporation and Arvind Meritor Inc., where she managed global EHS compliance, led sustainability efforts, and implemented robust management systems. Her early career included key EHS roles at Sunoco Refinery, General Mills Inc., and Toledo Molding and Die Inc. She holds a Master of Science in Chemical Engineering from Wayne State University and a Bachelor of Arts in English with a minor in chemistry from the University of Toledo. She is a certified professional, a master's level certified hazardous material manager, and an OSHA 501 trainer. Beyond her professional achievements, she is deeply committed to community service and professional development. She serves on the executive board of the University of Toledo Alumni Association, the Toledo Public Schools Foundation, and the University of Findlay ESOH Advisory Board. She is chairman of the Board for Women in Manufacturing and actively mentors through STEM programs and public school initiatives. She is also a frequent public speaker at national conferences. Please join me in congratulating the Judith Herb College of Arts, Social Sciences, and Education 2025 Distinguished Alum, Jana Gessner. Joining her on stage is the Dean of the Judith Herb College of Arts, Social Sciences, and Education, Dr. Melissa Gregory. He is a seasoned technology entrepreneur and finance professional with a distinguished career across high-tech firms and public service. A CPA in Ohio and California, he began at PricewaterhouseCoopers and KPMG before co-founding Ariba Inc., a leader in spend management solutions. He later advised DocuSign's CFO ahead of its IPO and founded Determination Ventures LLC and Impel Inc., securing 4 patents for consumer service commerce. He currently serves as the Chief Financial Officer of Otto Aerospace Inc., focused on revolutionizing aviation with the most aerodynamically efficient laminar flow design to dramatically reduce drag, slash fuel consumption, and cut carbon emissions by up to 90%, thereby setting a new standard for sustainable flight. By achieving business jet performance with a fraction of the energy, Otto's aircraft protects our planet without compromising performance, leading the industry's progress toward net zero aviation. Known for tackling complex issues, he most recently served as Chief Financial Strategy Officer and Senior Advisor at the U.S. State Department, helping shape Executive Order 13959. He also led SEC regulatory initiatives addressing foreign stock market inequities. He founded the Kinsey Family Foundation and established a scholarship for students without father figures. Honored as a University of Toledo Pacemaker of the Year, he is also in the University Colleges of Business Hall of Fame. Please join me in congratulating the John B. and Lillian E. Neff College of Business Innovation 2025 Distinguished Alum, Ed Kinsey. Joining him on stage is the Dean of the John B. and Lillian E. Neff College of Business and Innovation, Dr. Barbara Ritter. She currently serves on the board of directors for 4 public companies. They include Pembina Pipeline Corporation, an energy transportation and midstream service provider based in Calgary, Alberta, and HF Sinclair Corporation of Dino, the dinosaur fame, a refining and marketing company based in Dallas, Texas. She is also a board member of Kirby Corporation, the largest U.S. marine transportation company, and of ArcRock, the largest natural gas compression company in the U.S., both based in Houston, Texas. She has extensive experience in the oil industry, having held several senior management and executive positions. She has a strong track record of exceptional safe and reliable operations, sustainable cost reduction, and business process reorganization for continual growth. She also has extensive experience in operating complex joint ventures with national oil companies. She was president and CEO of Oil Tanking Partners, Senior Vice President of Refining at Sunoco, General Manager of Shell's Norco Refinery in Norco, Louisiana, Director of Process Safety and of Business Improvement at Shell Oil Products US, as well as Vice President of Technical Assurance at Shell Deer Park Refining Company. She is a Glass City native, graduating cum laude from the University of Toledo with a Bachelor of Science degree in Chemical Engineering. She holds an MBA in Management from Rice University in Houston, where she served as an adjunct professor for over 9 years. She is also a graduate of the Institute of Corporate Directors at the University of Calgary's Rotman School of Management. She also served Toledo's St. Ursula Academy as chair of the Board of Trustees and member for 5 years. Please join me in congratulating the College of Engineering 2025 Distinguished Alum, Anne Marie Ainsworth. Joining her on stage is the Dean of the College of Engineering, Dr. Mohammed Elahenia. He is a board-certified dermatologist and fellowship-trained Mohs micrographic surgeon specializing in cutaneous oncology. He serves as a dermatologist and Mohs surgeon with Blanchard Valley Medical Associates in Findlay, Ohio, and as core faculty for the Ohio Health Dermatology Residency Program. After graduating with a Bachelor of Science of Nursing from the University of Toledo, he earned his medical degree from Ohio University Heritage College of Osteopathic Medicine and completed his dermatology residency at Ohio Health Alumnus Hospital. He went on to complete fellowship training in Mohs surgery and cutaneous oncology at the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center. An accomplished clinician, researcher, and educator, he has published extensively in peer-reviewed journals and holds a patent in transdermal drug delivery. He is a fellow of the American Academy of Dermatology, the American College of Mohs Surgery, and the American Osteopathic College of Dermatology. A decorated military veteran, he served as a major and flight surgeon in the Ohio Army National Guard, including combat deployment to Iraq. He has also held leadership roles as deputy coroner of Hancock County and as CEO of Scarborough Pharmaceutical Innovations. Please join me in congratulating the College of Health and Human Services 2025 Distinguished Alum, Dr. Chase Scarborough. Joining him on stage is the Dean of the College of Health and Human Services, Dr. Mark Merrick. She was a retired judge of the Ohio 6th District Court of Appeals and a pioneer for women in law. She graduated from Toledo's own Start High School in 1966, earned a degree in political science in 1972 from UToledo, and graduated from the UToledo College of Law in 1976. Elected to the state legislature in 1986, she was a one-term state representative and a member of the Civil and Commercial Law, Education, and Judiciary and Criminal Justice House committees. She held multiple titles following her service with the Ohio legislature. She was a judge in the Toledo Municipal Court from 1991 to 2002, serving as presiding and administrative judge of the court from 2000 to 2001. She then won a seat on the Ohio 6th District Court of Appeals, serving from 2002 to 2021. She was the presiding judge of the Court of Appeals from 2005 to 2006, and again in 2012 to 2013. She was a mentor for many law students in the community. She worked with the Ohio Supreme Court Lawyer-to-Lawyer Mentoring Program, Ohio Judicial College Mentor Training, the University of Toledo Law School, and the Toledo Women's Bar Association. As one of the founders of the Toledo Women Lawyers History Project at UToledo and a twice-elected member of the Toledo Bar Association Board of Trustees, she was an advocate for women in the field of law. The History Project, a collaboration between the UT College of Law and Toledo Women's Bar Association, launched in 2011. The project was dedicated in UT's LaValle Law Library in October of 2014. From collecting stories about accomplishments of female lawyers to producing oral history interviews with women currently in the field, she strived to preserve the stories of prominent women in history. Some of the project's goals and benefits include recognizing the history of women lawyers in the Toledo area, hosting a speaker series with past, present, and future women lawyers, and developing community outreach for women in law. She lived in the Old West End with her husband and was a dedicated member of the community. She escorted the Old West End Festival Parade for 30 years, inducted the festival's King Wamba and Queen Sancha, and adopted 18 rescue dogs with her husband. Unfortunately, the 2025 College of Law Distinguished Alum, the Honorable Judge Arlene Singer, passed away on June 29, 2025 at the age of 76. I respectfully ask that you please join me in a moment of silence to honor her life and legacy. Accepting the award on behalf of the Singer family is 2022 College of Law Distinguished Alum and current judge of the Ohio 6th District Court of Appeals, the Honorable Judge Myron Duhart. Joining him on stage is the Dean of the College of Law, Rebecca Zitlow. He earned his BS in biology from Moravian University, Bethlehem, PA, in 1972. He received his PhD in medical sciences, radiology in '84, and his MD in 1987 from the Medical College of Ohio, where he also completed his residency in urology. He is certified by the American Board of Urology and is a fellow of the American College of Surgeons. Following his training, he joined the faculty at Emory University. At Emory, he was responsible for urologic residency training. During his tenure at Emory, he was the principal investigator on the multi-center NIH medical therapy of prostatic symptoms, MTOPS trial. He joined the MUSC faculty as a professor of urology and associate dean for graduate medical education in 2002 and was responsible for 1,200 residents and fellows. He acted as the ACGME designated institutional official, managing budgeting and funding for graduate medical education and maintaining accreditation until 2013. He also served as secretary, vice president, and president of the medical staff. He retired in 2025 from an academic practice at MUSC, specializing in urologic oncology and reconstructive surgery. His research interests include minimally invasive and innovative treatments for prostate cancer, including cryosurgery, robotic surgery, and brachytherapy. He served on several national urologic and educational committees and is past president of the Cryosurgical Society. He has operated and taught internationally, including in Russia, Singapore, and Taiwan. He served as a member of the American Urological Association International Visiting Urologist, lecturing and operating in Vietnam. He is passionate about training new physicians, and he feels it is a privilege and honor to care for patients and support their families. In 2025, he was named Distinguished University Professor of Urology and Radiation Medicine. Please join me in congratulating the College of Medicine and Life Sciences 2025 Distinguished Alum, Dr. Henry Clark, Jr. Joining him on stage is the Dean of the College of Medicine and Life Sciences, Dr. Imran Ali. He graduated from the University of Toledo with his bachelor's degree in chemistry. He earned his medical degree from the Ohio State University before serving a 3-year pathological residency at the Medical University of South Carolina in Charleston. He went on to complete consecutive surgical pathology fellowships, first at the Memorial Hospital for Cancer and Allied Diseases, and then at the Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, both in New York City. For the latter, he served as chief fellow. He then finished a combined surgical pathology and cytopathology fellowship, also as chief fellow, at the North Shore University Hospital of the Cornell University Medical College in Manhasset, New York. He has since led a professional career that spans over 3 decades. Upon concluding his postgraduate training, he began working as an associate pathologist for Parkview Memorial Hospitals in Fort Wayne, Indiana. He then relocated to Dallas, Texas, where he became a partner of both Surgical Pathologists of Dallas and Laboratory Physicians Association, and served as associate pathologist and associate director of clinical chemistry for Methodist Hospitals in Dallas. He held all these positions concurrently until 2008, when he joined the staff of Consultants in Laboratory Medicine, where he currently serves as associate pathologist. In July of 2025, he was named Chief Medical Officer at Consultants in Laboratory Medicine of Greater Toledo, Sonic Healthcare USA, and also chairman of the Department of Pathology for ProMedica Toledo Metro Hospitals. He is a fellow of the College of American Pathologists. He is also a member of the Academy of Medicine of Toledo and Lucas County in the Ohio State Medical Association. He holds full medical licensures in the state of Michigan and Ohio, and he is board certified in anatomic and clinical pathology by the American Board of Pathology. He has had the results of his research efforts published as abstracts and articles in peer-reviewed medical journals. Please join me in congratulating the College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics 2025 Distinguished Alum, Dr. Jean Richard. Joining him on stage is the Dean of the College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics, Dr. Mark Seeger. This year, the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences selected 2 amazing alumni with extraordinary careers, and they happen to be married. He has over 20 years of experience leading the discovery and development of oncology therapies, including NDA submissions and approvals for multiple oncology drugs in the US, Europe, Japan, and China. Since 2022, he has served as the Chief Medical Officer at Nuvation Bio, a San Francisco and New York-based biotech company. He and his team developed I'm gonna have trouble with these guys. He and his team developed teltrectinib, which received FDA approval for the treatment of ROS1+ lung cancer in June 2025. From 2019 to 2022, he served as the Chief Medical Officer at 3D Medicines, a biotechnology company based in Shanghai, China. There, he and his team developed the world's first subcutaneously administered PD-L1 antibody, invifolimab, that was approved in China. In the capacity of CMO in both companies, he has built and led clinical R&D organization, including global clinical research, global clinical operations, pharmacovigilance, biostatistics, programming and data management, clinical pharmacology, translational medicine, and medical affairs. I promise you I Googled these words, and even Google didn't have translations for me. So, earlier in his career, he held several roles of increasing strategic responsibility at Bristol Myers Squibb, where he became a leader in oncology clinical development, where he played leadership roles in the development of immunotherapies, including impunomunib and nivolumab. After Bristol Myers Squibb, he was the global lead physician at Celgene for the Revlimid plus rituximab R2 regimen submission program in the indolent lymphoma, resulting approval of R2 regimen in the US, Europe, Japan, and China. He also served as a scientist conducting cancer drug discovery at AstraZeneca before Celgene. He earned a PhD from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, an MS in pharmacology from the University of Toledo, and an MD from Beijing Medical University. She, a board-certified hematologist and medical oncologist, is currently an executive medical director at Pfizer. She has a unique blend of experiences from scientific research, clinical practice, and clinical development of novel cancer medicines. She was trained in clinical medicine in Beijing, China, receiving her master's degree in pharmacology at the University of Toledo, completed internal medicine residency training at the University of Massachusetts School of Medicine, hematology and oncology fellowship training at University of Connecticut School of Medicine, and practiced as attending physician specializing in hematology and oncology in Connecticut. She joined the biopharmaceutical company Bristol Myers Squibb in 2014 before joining Sieg and Pfizer in 2019. Her time in the biopharmaceutical industry, she successfully led many phases of 1 to 3 clinical trials, resulting in marketing approvals of several oncology medicines, including immunome checkpoint inhibitors, nivolumab and ipilimumab, antibody drug conjugates, brentuximab vedotin, and enfortumab vedotin. She is currently conducting clinical research investigating a novel antibody drug conjugate targeting human epidermal growth factor receptor 2 for the treatment of metastatic breast cancer, gastric cancer, non-small cell lung cancer, head and neck cancer, and genealogical cancers to address the unmet medical needs of patients. She is passionate about finding better medicines that can meaningfully improve the quantity and quality of life for cancer patients. Please join me in congratulating the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences 2025 Distinguished Alums, Dr. David Liu and Dr. Zume Li. Joining them on stage is the Dean of the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, Dr. Pamela Heaton. With 25 years of experience across entrepreneurship, philanthropy, and impact investing, she is the founder of Integrated Capital Strategies, LLC, a consulting firm that helps founders and family offices create positive social change using assets that span the return spectrum from grants to market rate investments, operating businesses to property management. ICS also helps set up or realign family offices to meet the needs of individuals seeking a more values-integrated life. She is the author of Handbook for an Integrated Life, a practical guide to aligning your everyday choices with your internal compass, a #1 new release on Amazon that helps individuals live into their values the same way her consulting helps business owners and family offices. She co-founded the Executive Director Institute, a 4-month boot camp for philanthropy executives that provides targeted technical and experiential education to empower key donor staff to develop dollars quickly and with confidence into high-impact nonprofits and social enterprises. She also created and hosted the limited podcast series, Socially Responsible Business, available wherever you get your podcasts. She previously served as the executive director of the Telluride Foundation, where founders are giving pledge signatories. She was the founding director of the Walton Personal Philanthropy Group, which serves the descendants of Sam and Helen Walton. Early in her career, she was philanthropic director and previously head of private client services at Foundation Source, where she helped grow the firm from a few dozen private foundations to more than 1,000. She was the co-founder and CEO of Moxie Gene, a for-profit social enterprise acquired by Skoola in 2015. While leading Moxie Gene, she was named a top 100 innovator by the Chicago Tribune and won a Chicago Innovation Award. Since moving to Denver in 2016, she has been named a Colorado Governor's Fellow, a member of Teach for America's Champion Circle, and a who's who in important investing. She continues to serve on nonprofit and foundation boards and investment committees and is a member of the 2024 Aspen Institute Finance Leaders Fellowship and the Aspen Global Leadership Network. Please join me in congratulating the 2025 Jesser Scott Honors College Distinguished Alum, Sharon Schneider. Joining her on stage is the program director of the Joseph Scott Honors College, Dr. Casey Tucker Gale. She is a bilingual community leader, organizer, and media producer whose career has been dedicated to empowering and uplifting the Latino community in Northwest Ohio and beyond. Originally from Venezuela, she holds a Bachelor of Arts from the University of Toledo and professional credentials in TV production and law. She is the founder and president of Nuestra Gente Community Projects, Inc., a nonprofit organization established in 2008 that has launched numerous impactful programs, including the first bilingual Spanish-English food pantry in Lucas County, after-school initiatives, and health education campaigns. Her work has been recognized with honors such as the Governor's Distinguished Hispanic Ohioan Award, the Diamante Awards, and Zonta Woman of Achievement. A pioneer in Spanish language media, she created the city's first fully Spanish language FM radio station, which is WVZC LP 96.5 FM, and the first Spanish language radio newscast, Nuestra Gente Noticias. She has produced and hosted radio and TV shows for over 3 decades, using Medium to inform, educate, and connect the community. Her leadership extends to organizing major cultural and health events, such as the Barrio Latino Art Festival, Feria de la Salud, and numerous food distribution drives, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. She serves on multiple boards, including the Press Club of Toledo, St. Peter and Paul Church Festival, the Midwest Latino Fest, and is a member of the Northwest Ohio Hispanic Chamber. Her passion for service is evident in her tireless advocacy for educational, economic, and healthcare programs that benefit American and migrant families. Her vision and commitment have made her a driving force for positive change, fostering unity and opportunity throughout the region. Please join me in congratulating the University College 2025 Distinguished Alum, Linda Parra. Joining her on stage is Program Manager for University College, Matt Rising. She is the Administrative Director of Pharmacy Services and Chief Pharmacy Officer at UToledo Health. A 2001 graduate of the University of Toledo College of Pharmacy and a graduate of the Executive MBA program from UToledo in 2017, she began her career in community pharmacy and spent over a decade with Walgreens, where she managed operations and launched a home delivery service in partnership with local assisted living facilities. Her early work emphasized patient-centered care and outreach, including immunization clinics and provider collaboration. In 2012, she transitioned to the University of Toledo Medical Center as outpatient pharmacy manager, where she expanded services significantly. Her achievements include launching iMed's transition of care services for hospital patients, integrating robotic technology into outpatient pharmacy workflow, and developing a pharmacy patient assistance foundation that ensures medication access for patients discharging from the hospital who otherwise would not be able to afford their medications. In 2018, she became Director of Ambulatory Pharmacy Services, overseeing 4 outpatient pharmacies and leading ambulatory care initiatives, 340B compliance, and the UToledo Employee Prescription Benefit. Under her leadership, outpatient pharmacy operations have soared to record highs in prescription volume, sales, and patient impact. She has earned the Certified Pharmacy Executive Leader credential through the American Society of Health System Pharmacists, recognizing her commitment to executive leadership and operational excellence in pharmacy practice. This credential requires completion of a capstone course in Bethesda, Maryland, amongst a cohort of top pharmacy executives. She has been recognized by American Healthcare Leader as an executive to watch, recognizing her visionary leadership in establishing a robust pharmacy practice model that includes comprehensive services in providing bedside prescription delivery for hospital patients and expanding pharmacy services within UToledo clinics. As a passionate mentor, she collaborates closely with the University of Toledo College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. She has created new clinical experiences for students, including bedside counseling for discharged patients, and launched an intern mentorship program. She also served as UTMC's PGY1 Pharmacy Residency Program Director from 2019 to 2024, expanding the program and number of residents and learning experiences. Please join me in congratulating the UToledo Health Distinguished Alumni Healthcare Provider, Holly Smith. Joining her on stage is Executive Vice President of Health Affairs, Dr. Chuck Callahan. Congratulations to all of our college awardees and healthcare provider. Tonight we have one special award that you will not find in your program. Why? Because this person is intimately involved with many of the details of tonight, and this person would give me the side eye and probably convince me not to do this. However, this is my show, so here we go. He is a face you will not often see because he works to bring to life the stories of our awardees while remaining behind the scenes. You and I see 5 to 10 to 30-minute videos that he spends hours and days producing, refining each to be a masterful story of alumni success. True story, when I was interviewing for this job, I boldly, and in hindsight, somewhat foolishly, said to those interviewing me that if you're looking for high-quality video work with a broadcast voice like that of my predecessor, I'm not your guy. While I can take a selfie with the best of them, gala honorees deserve a high-quality video experience. When approached with this opportunity, he did not hesitate to take on the task, and in fact, lit up as he shared that he loved producing documentaries. The heavens had opened. And thus began a 6-year relationship of working together to create varied video experiences that would help us highlight some of our most amazing alumni each year. I am humbled by his skill and passion for his craft, while I am grateful for his patience with every crazy idea I've tossed his way. He does not look for accolades, but upon learning that he plans to retire after the first of the year, I felt it only appropriate that accolades find you tonight, my friend. Please join me in thanking for his years of service to our Alumni Association and our university, the Director of Media Services in the Department of Communication, Mr. Tom Zapecki. I'm going to hear about that one later. I will ask Dr. Holloway to please remain on stage with me, and now ask Mr. Matt McClure, President of the Alumni Association Board of Trustees, to join us as we honor our 3 Alumni Association awardees. She is a dedicated public servant, an environmental leader with over a decade of experience advancing sustainable water and wastewater systems across the U.S. and abroad. She currently serves as the Assistant Director of Water and Pollution Control Department for the City of Ames, Iowa, where she oversees critical operations, capital projects, regulatory compliance, and community outreach to ensure the delivery of clean water and protection of public health. Originally from India, she earned her B.Tech in biotechnology and M.Tech in environmental engineering before moving to the U.S. to pursue a PhD at the University of Toledo. Her doctoral research focused on developing cost-effective biological treatment methods for drinking water contaminants like cyanotoxins, leading to several peer-reviewed publications and international presentations. Before coming to the U.S., she worked as a research fellow at the Central Pollution Control Board, Government of India, conducting water quality assessments and policy-focused fieldwork. Throughout her career, she has held leadership roles in diverse public agencies, including the Oregon Department of Environmental Quality and Brunswick County Public Utilities, North Carolina. Her work includes managing large-scale hydropower permitting, corrosion control studies, and compliance with the EPA's lead and copper rule. She combines scientific expertise with policy and community engagement to deliver practical, people-focused solutions. She is deeply committed to mentoring and outreach. She has delivered STEM workshops through Girl Start, Iowa State University, and Freedom Employability Academy, and served as a judge for science fairs including NC One Water and the North Carolina Science and Engineering Fair. Her achievements include the WWETT Young Professional Award in 2025, Google Career Certificate Scholarship, state and national scholarships, honors in the 3-minute thesis competition, and Toastmasters International Speech Contest honors. She is an engaged member of the professional community with affiliations including NACWA, AWWA, Iowa WEA, and the National Hydropower Association. She has served as a Springer Nature editor, peer reviewer, and conference abstract reviewer. As a first-generation woman in STEM, she blends technical leadership with a passion for equity, using science, policy, and service to uplift communities globally. Please join me in congratulating the 2025 Edward H. Schmidt Outstanding Young Alum, Dr. Parul Baranwal.
I would like to say thank you so much for this incredible honor. I am truly grateful to the University of Toledo for shaping my journey and providing the foundation to pursue my passions. Coming to the United States as an international student was a very big step for me, and I'm truly humbled to be recognized for the work I have been able to do. Currently, I'm unable to attend the ceremony in person because I recently welcomed my baby, but it really means so much for me to be recognized. I especially want to thank my PhD advisor, Dr. Youngwoo Seo, for his guidance, and my husband for his unwavering support. And I'm also grateful to all my colleagues, mentors, and everyone who has inspired me
along the way. I hope to continue making a positive impact in the communities through my work, and I'm so much proud to be part of such a vibrant alumni community. Thank you.
The Daniel J. Saevig Blue T Award is presented to a UToledo Alumni Association member who has made outstanding contributions to the progress and development of the university and the Alumni Association. He is a Senior Vice President and Relationship Manager with the PNC Financial Services Group serving the Northwest Ohio market. His clients include manufacturing, contracting, nonprofit associations, wholesale, distribution, and many other service industries. He utilizes over 14 years of banking experience to understand the unique needs of your business, as well as the challenges and opportunities you may encounter. As a PNC relationship manager, he is passionate in providing value and exceptional service to his customers and prospects, and is committed to understanding their goals and helping to implement their financial strategies and policies. He puts PNC's resources to work for his clients to help them improve their cash flow and assists in accelerating their journey toward their business and personal financial objectives. He received his Bachelor of Business Administration degree with a major in accounting and a minor in management from the University of Toledo. He is a graduate of Leadership Toledo, volunteers as a Rotarian in the Rotary Club of Toledo, and is a board member and immediate past chair of the Northwest chapter of Prevent Blindness Ohio. He is the treasurer of the University of Toledo Alumni Association. He serves on the boards of University of Toledo Blue Crew Alumni Association, Regional Growth Partnerships International Committee, Government Affairs Committee of the Toledo Regional Chamber of Commerce, and a former board member of Be Instrumental. Please join me in congratulating the 2025 Daniel J. Saevig Blue T awardee, Reggie Bradley. The Gold T Award is presented to a graduate in recognition of outstanding achievement in his or her field of endeavor while providing leadership and noteworthy service to the community. 2 weeks after the attacks of 9/11, he enlisted in the United States Army as military police. He was stationed at Fort Hood, Texas as part of the 64th MP Company, 720th MP Battalion. He would be deployed as part of the initial invasion force into Iraq in March of 2003 and awarded the Army Commendation Medal for his service in Iraq. After service, he attended the University of Toledo beginning in the fall of 2005. He would become a founding member of the University of Toledo Campus Military Veterans Organization and would later be elected twice as president of the organization from fall 2006 to spring 2008. This organization would later become the University of Toledo Student Veterans of America chapter in 2009. The UTSVA would be one of the earliest chapters of this organization that now has almost 1,600 chapters nationwide. As president, he organized a collaboration between the chapter and local church to send care packages overseas to deployed troops still serving in the Middle East and hosted meetings with fellow student veterans to discuss the needs of student veterans on campus. He achieved a Bachelor of Arts in History in 2009 and would return to the University of Toledo in 2010 to pursue a Master's in a Business Administration degree. After achieving his MBA in 2012, he would accept a position with the American Legion Department of Ohio State Headquarters as Internal Affairs Director. During his time at the American Legion, he would win multiple awards from the National American Legion Press Association and would be co-founder of the University of Akron American Legion Post 808. This American Legion Post would be the first of its kind in that it was entirely student veteran-led. Post 808 would be deemed an evolution for the American Legion in the National American Legion magazine. The Post was featured multiple times and in 2014 was the fastest growing post in the country. In 2016, he founded the nonprofit organization Task Force 20 with the goal of funding physical fitness for U.S. Armed Forces veterans as a healthy option in dealing with symptoms of PTSD and depression. Since 2016, Task Force 20 has assisted over 300 veterans with paid-in-full gym memberships, personal training, camaraderie-building events, and intramural sports. Task Force 20 works with 5 different VA hospital systems across Ohio and Michigan. In 2019, he accepted the military program coordinator position at Bowling Green State University, returning back to Northwest Ohio. In 4 years, BGSU's rank in the Military Times Best for Vets rose from a high of 24th to 2nd in the nation as the 2nd best 4-year university in the nation for veterans to attend. In addition, he was selected as the Chapter Advisor of the Year in 2021 by the Student Veterans of America organization, bringing his SVA experience full circle from an early founder to the top award in the nation. The following year, the BGSU SVA chapter he advised was selected as a Chapter of the Year finalist, top 5 in the nation. He attributes his passion for serving his fellow brothers and sisters in arms to his time with the University of Toledo Campus Military Veterans Organization during his undergraduate education. He has continued to use his experiences and platforms to try and better the lives of fellow veterans and to make their service to student to civilian transitions easier. He has continued to assist the UT SVA through his organization, Task Force 20, in funding a golf outing in 2018 for UT student veterans to attend and donating $4,000 since 2022 to help those students attend the SVA National Conference in Orlando, Florida, as well as donating $1,000 to the UT Veterans Memorial Fund in 2023. In 2024, he was inducted into the Anthony Wayne High School Alumni Association Hall of Fame for the work he has done for his high school alma mater since graduating. Also in 2024, he was inducted into the Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame for the work he has done assisting veterans throughout his career in the nonprofit Task Force 20, becoming one of the youngest to have ever been inducted out of the 992 current inductees since 1992. He now serves as the Assistant Director of TRIO Veterans Upward Bound Program housed at Owens Community College. Please join me in congratulating the 2025 Gold T Award, Jason Graven. Please join me in congratulating all of our Alumni Association awardees. Katie, as we prepare to close, there are a few people that I must thank. The nominating committee with the Alumni Association and the selection committees that spent countless hours reviewing nominations to identify our awardees tonight. Again, a heartfelt thank you to Mr. Tom Zapecki, Director of Media Services in our Department of Communication, along with his talented team and students for their exceptional work on the awardee video production shared prior to tonight, the video presented this evening, and the seamless coordination of all visuals. Thank you to Great Lakes Sound for once again ensuring optimal sound for this evening's celebration. Thank you, Kathy Buchanan with Take One Prompter System for providing this teleprompting services tonight and keeping up with my ebbs and flows. Thank you to Dan Miller, our university photographer. Thank you to the Chartwell's catering team for tonight's meal and service. A special thank you to the Lancelot Thompson Student Union staff for making this evening a success. Thank you to our advancement communication and advancement events teams for their support of this event each year. To my colleagues on the development team, thank you for all of your work to make sure our awardees have a great homecoming experience. And to my incredible alumni engagement and annual giving team, thank you for your tremendous effort, dedication, and hard work. Tonight's celebration, along with the 180 plus engagement events we do around the country and execute each year, simply would not be possible without you. I am deeply grateful. And finally, thank all of you for your continued support of the University of Toledo and the University of Toledo Alumni Association. We exist because of our incredible students and devoted alumni. I hope to see you tomorrow at the Schmidt Homecoming Parade, kicking off at 10 a.m., Then join us at the Kester Alumni Pavilion for our pregame party at noon, and then cheer on our Rockets in the Glass Bowl at 3:30 as they take on Akron. May I ask each of you to rise and turn your attention to the screens. In continuance of what is a Homecoming Gala tradition, and to the words of our alma mater, Fair Toledo, please join me in a final tribute to tonight's distinguished awardees.
the shadows, voices now raising to alma mater, golden and blue. Fair Toledo, praise to thee, portal of learning ever be. Hallowed halls we shall revere, vow to keep thy memory dear.
Thank you all for being with us here tonight. Have a safe trip home. Go Rockets.